Alex Big Nose Harmozi, the man that wears Crocs every single morning while he does his short little views, the Mr. $100 million leads. Well, Mr. Harmozi, let's see if with my analytics, because I'm such a credible person, we shall find out whether the things that you're saying are true or not. In short, Alex Harmozi is a person, surprise, and this person is basically taking over all of the internet because he has hundreds of millions of dollars in equity in different types of companies, and what he basically does is giving away as much free value as he can in order for people to get their business on point so that they will come with $1 million business where he can invest in and make it grow even more, where he can make money based off the investment that he made in your company, which in my opinion, honestly, is a genius tactic. I'm not gonna lie, it's just genius. This man is killing it on the internet. He's putting out so much value. I honestly appreciate him. The reason why I did this bald intro was so that I grabbed your attention. Haha, got you there. And at the same time, my team is asking me to do so because Alex Harmozi gets a lot of views, and if we can look at the views right now, I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe you're seeing it in the first few minutes. If that's the case, what's up, dude? What I'm gonna do today is break down his 3 foundations of wealth, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of add-on based on my experience in the past 10 years of being coach and sales guru. I guess sales guru is not really the word. I've been doing sales for the past decade, so I feel like I would be credible to help that in. I've been an entrepreneur for the past 4 or 5 years. I've retired my parents before my 24th birthday, so I feel like I am quite credible to speak on a topic, especially for people like you. If you want to retire your parents before your 24th birthday, then I might be able to help you out with that. Made multiple 7 figures of enough credibility, yes. So basically what he does is you either use capital to get more capital, and at the same time what he also explicitly says is how to gain more from other people, which are 2 very main points. Basically the rich get richer principle, something that I fully agree with. The rich do get richer, but the problem is, how are you gonna get richer if you don't have money yet, and how are you gonna go to a person to give you money in order to capitalize on that and grow? This is quite an advanced structure for people that don't know what to do or how to get there, because most people just start from zero. Usually you do need to use the people skills and try to exceed if you want to make money and use that money to excel in the things that you're doing. Here's my point. If you do want to make a shit ton of money and you don't have any money to start with as a capital, do whatever, and you want to, use that investment, you have to start at the lower tier of everything. You need to find something to make you money without having any money yourself. And there are a lot of high valued, high ticket skills out there that can give you that kind of money. You all know Ghazali. He's teaching people how to do an SMMA. In fact, you don't need any money to start with an SMMA. All you need to do is learn how to do marketing and learn how to do sales. There's a lot of things that you need, but eventually you don't really need to invest, because all of these gyms or other places that need marketing and need more clients, you use their leverage in order to get to a place. You can become a copywriter. You can write copies for businesses that will make them money, and that will give you money or a percentage based off of what that copy did. There's so much different ways to make money at the lower tier of things. And one thing that I appreciate most, and Harmozi actually talks about himself too, is sales, because every single thing is a negotiation. Everything is sales. And the thing that Harmozi mainly talks about is how he leverages sales with the skill of people. And this is something that I kind of condone with to a certain extent, but he really talks about using people to an extent. I don't fully agree with using people. I think that you need to be valuable towards anyone in order to gain value back, but he's just a bit more direct with it. Like people on Wall Street, before they do a deal, the first thing is, hey, how are you gonna fuck me? And then the other person is like, well, I'm gonna fuck you exactly like this, and then they sign a contract. Well, which is kind of direct, and I feel like it's a New York thing to do, and then they work together. But I would prefer to, not tell my person that I'm doing business with how I'm about to fuck them. That's kind of gay. The strategy of Harmozi is using a lot of money to get more money, which is a strategy that works, but only works for the 1% of people that have already broke out to that. If you don't, and if you're not on the place that you already can invest tens of thousands of dollars, start by literally creating a skill for yourself. And I've talked about many. The one thing that is the most valuable, and especially because negotiation, people skills, especially higher up in this pyramid, is going to help you a lot, is sales. If you want to be able to make better deals once you're richer, you need to know how to do sales. If you want to be able to hire the right people and manage them correctly, you need to know sales. If you want to be able to make money out of nothing and do business deals for other things, sales. High ticket sales is basically doing business of other businesses by shaking the hand and making the money for them. There's plenty of leads, plenty of interest. It's all all over the place, but there's nobody to rake in that money for them. And that's what high ticket sales is. But let me not digress and go too much into it. If you'd like to know how to do high ticket sales, I have a lot of free resources down here that I could sell for thousands of dollars. Just click on the link below in the description. We'll get back to that. Alex Harmozi is an amazing person with a fat nose and wearing Crocs. But it doesn't mean that I don't have a fat nose myself. It takes one to know one. In all seriousness, he's an amazing person. He's putting out a lot of free value. He really knows how to scale businesses and push it to a place where you are on a higher level. If you really want to start out and learn how to go in the trenches first to get the capital in order to start the business that eventually will scale to $1 million that we can give to Harmozi to invest in, the one thing that you can do is start with a skill like high ticket sales. And high ticket sales is the one thing that I do teach, and I've been doing it for around 10 years, a decade. You know how it is. Click on the link in the description for all of your needs for free value that I'm giving to you. My name is Ghazali, and I see you in one of my next videos. Subscribe.